Hello Udemy, I'm Shazad Ahmed from checksy.com and today we are going to discuss about the backgrounds. How can you add the backgrounds? Background, that means we are talking about the background color and the background images. So we take some examples. Go to the checksy.com. So as you can see, we have the background image here. So as you can see, this is the background image. It's showing the background image, the blur background image, and this is the background colors. So how can you define the background colors and the background image? So right click, inspect element, select your element, and as you can see, this is the color, background color. Okay, so now this is the background image. So right click, select element, find the element where the background image is exist, and I think this background image is exist here. So as you can see, this is the background image and the URL. So in this way you can add the background image. So how can you do that? First of all, I need to add the comment previous work so you can easily get the code. I'm saying I have a div. Basically div is a container, so I consider you have the basic knowledge of HTML. So div is a container. I'm saying that I have a div and now I'm going to add some properties to my div. For suppose, you can also add the properties like this. I'm saying the background color is red, for suppose. Now go to your page, refresh the page. So now as you can see, nothing has happened. Why? Because your div is empty. If you are adding some elements here, for suppose, copy these elements and paste these elements here, because I'm very lazy person. Go to your page, refresh the page. So now as you can see, we have added 3 elements in the div, so that's why it's showing. Okay, now what I need to add the height and width. I'm saying width equals to 500 pixel, for suppose, not L500 pixel, and I'm saying height 500 pixel. Okay, go to your page, refresh the page. Okay, now I'm saying 300 by 300 by 300. Go to your page, refresh the page. So now as you can see, we have 300 by 300. So this is the property width and this is the property height, and these are the values. So we are adding 3 properties and values like this. Okay, so now first of all, you need to add the background color like this, or you can also add the background image. So how can you add the background image? First of all, you need the image in the same folder where your CSS exists, and I need to add the downloads and have a, okay, you have your black.jpg. This is the JPEG file. Now how can you add the background image? So I'm saying remove the background color. I'm saying background image first of all, then URL, and in the URL you can use the black.jpg image. Go to your page, refresh the page. Okay, now it's not showing any image. Why it's not showing? Okay, I forgot the semicolon, so that's why it's not showing. Go to your page, refresh the page. So now as you can see, you have just added the background image. So if you are not adding or not using the semicolon, and you have more than 1 properties and values, so as you can see, this code is not working. So your code won't work if you are not adding the semicolon. Okay, go to your page, refresh the page. So now as you can see, we have added. You can also use the repeat properties. For suppose, if I'm saying background repeat, so this is the background repeat, I'm saying no repeat. So here is no repeat, that means Now as you can see, you have your image, but it's repeating. If you add the background repeat property, so you can see it's not repeating. If you want to repeat to x-axis, you can also use the repeat x-axis. Go to your page, refresh the page. So now as you can see, it's repeating from the x-axis. You can also use the y-axis. So as you can see, it's repeating on the y-axis. And you can also use the background positions. So how can you use the position? For suppose I'm saying background and I'm saying position, so you can also, I'm saying right position and the top, right top. Go to your page, refresh the page. So now as you can see, it's showing on the right top. If I'm saying left top, go to your page, refresh the page. So now as you can see, it's saying left top. If I'm saying left bottom, refresh the page. So now as you can see, it's showing left. Okay, so now if you are adding the fixed, for suppose, okay, if I'm saying that background attachment is fixed, so now go to your page, refresh the page. As you can see, it's now fixed. And if you have more than one elements here, refresh the page. As you can see, now it's showing like this. As you can see, it's showing the effect. So we say that this is a parallax effect, but you are adding the property, what is the background attachment fixed. So that means this is the fixed attachments. I'm going to show you. It's saying parallax WordPress themes. Wait for a few seconds. I'm going to show you where you can use the parallax effect or the background attachment. So I'm saying this is the demo. Open a specific demo. As you can see, this is the parallax effect. So as you can see, this is the parallax or the background attachment fixed. Okay, so you have also like this. As you can see, this effect. So in this way, you can use the background attachment. So I think this is enough for today. In the next lecture, we are going to cover the border property in the CSS. Thank you.